Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Technical Buddy. I hope you all are doing extremely well and replacement preparation is also going well. Well guys, in previous video I have shared some pseudocode tricks how you can solve pseudocodes quickly and correctly. In this video we are going to practice some questions that were previously asked in Accenture exam, right? So there is an integer. There are three integers actually, P, Q, R, and P contains 6, Q contains 4, and R contains 7. And then at line number 3, the question begins actually. P assign R plus 5. So what is the value of R as of now? 7 plus 5 plus P is 6. So it will become 12 plus 6 become 18. So P is now 18, right? I am making a table here so that I will not be in confusion. Just a minute, my laptop battery is down. I am plugging my charger. Okay, so we have P equals to 18, right? Now I am updating here P equals to 18, and then there is a if condition, and the condition is saying Q and R, and this is bitwise AND, right? So Q value is 4, bitwise AND R. So R value is 7 only and P. So P is updated here. So it is 18 is less than P and 6. So P is 18 and 6, right? So as we all know that this is a bitwise AND, so we need to convert them into binary, then we will move forward, right? So for making binary, what is the shortcut trick? 8, 4, 2, 1, right? So for making 1, we will write 1 here, rest will be 0, 0. And for 7, 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So all will be 1 and 1, right? So we need to take and operator truth table is, suppose this is A, this is B, and this is the output. So if both of these are 1 and 1, only in that case we will be having 1, and rest all the cases will be 0, right? Same thing we have to perform here. So 0, 1 will become 0, 0, 1 will become 0, 1 and 1 will become 1. So the whole will be 4, right? So the resultant of this and this will be 4, right? And 18. Now again, let's convert them into binary and take the AND of these. So let me convert them here. 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. We can expand this series according to our need, right? So there is 18. So I have expanded my series till 16 so that I can 16 plus 2 will become 18, right? So 16 plus 2 will become 18. This is the binary code for 18. And for 4, 1, 0, 0, and rest will be 0. Now again, I need to take AND of these. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. So all will be 0 only, right? So the resultant of this all is 0 is less than 18 or 6. Sorry, 18 and 6. So again, let me take here. Okay, I'm taking here, okay, so that it will be easy for me as well. For 6, what will be the code? 110. So let's take 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Rest will be all 0. So this will become 2. So 0 is less than 2. Yes, the condition is true. So we will come here in the if part. And in if, we need to update the value of R to 3 or R. Right? So 3 Zor, what is the value of R? R was never been updated, so R is 7 only. So again, this is Zor operator, but not power operator, right? So Zor operator is a bitwise operator, and the truth table of Zor is, just a minute, I'm taking here. This time I'm taking the Zor, right? So cases will be same. So if Zor truth table works on the phenomena, like if both of the operands are same and same, so the answer will be 0. If both of the operands are different, so the answer will be 1. So here same and same, so the answer will be 0. Here different answer will be 1. Here different answer will be 1. Here 0 0 means same, so the answer will be 0. Right? So same thing we will do here. For 3, first of all, we need to convert it into binary. So 3 will become 0, 1, 1, and 7 will become 1, 1, and 1 according to 8, 4, 2, 1. So 3 is 2 plus 1 is 3, right? And 7 is 4 plus 2 is 1. So now we need to take Zor. So 1 and 1, that means same and same. So it will be 0. Again same and same, it will be 0. Different. So it will become 1. So the answer of this is 4. So R is now contains 4. I am writing here. Okay. Now Q assign Q and Q. So in my previous video, I have discussed that whenever there is bitwise and same values, we have to take the AND. So the answer will be that particular value only. So Q will have only Q's value. So Q was never been updated. So it will become 4 only. So I'm writing here. right? And if and print p plus q plus r. So 18 plus 4 will become 22, plus 4 will become 26, and option number D will be the correct answer for this question. I hope the question is clear to you. When I'm solving this question, my duty is to make you understood, right? This is why that's why it is taking more number of minutes or more number of time. But the thing is, if you practice more number of questions, then you will be able to solve the questions quickly, right? Let's move on to the next question now. The question is quite blurred, but I will explain each and everything. Here it is written as integer ppqqrr, right? Set pp assign 0. So pp contains 0 and qq contains 7 and r contains 9, right? Initially this is the value. Okay, so now in if condition, what is written there? QQ plus PP. I'm writing here so that it will be clearly visible to you as well. QQ plus PP is less than PP plus QQ, right? And this is logical AND. If there are two symbols, that means it is logical AND. PP is less than RR. PP is less than RR, right? So let's check for the condition. See, you don't need to check for the condition even because as we can see here that QQ plus PP will be equals to PP plus QQ because A plus B and B plus A always be will be equal, right? So it is saying that whether it is less than this. No, it is not less than. So the if condition will become false only. So even we don't need to put the values into it. Directly by seeing this, we can identify that if condition is going to be false only, we will out of the if part directly print PP plus QQ plus RR. So what is the value of P? 0 and 7 plus 9. So 9 and 7 will become 16 and 16 will be our final answer for this question, right? So every time you don't need to put each and every value in the conditions. By directly saying you can identify your answer, right? So let's move on to the next question. The next question is initially A value is 4, B value is 4 and C value is 7, right? And there is a function and it is saying that I'm taking integer A, integer B and integer C. So first of all 4 will pass at the place of A. Then at the place of B 4 will pass. Then at the place of C 7 will pass. Right now there is a for loop. For loop will start from 3 and 5 is inclusive. So we will take from less than and equals to 5 and every time C++, that means it will be incremented by 1 every time. Okay, now in this A assign C plus C. So this time C has been updated now in the for loop. So C plus 3, that means 3 plus 3 will become 6. 6 dot V. So what is the value of V is 4. So let's convert them into binary and take the XOR of these. So I'm directly writing because I know and I have already shared the method how you can convert them, right? 110 will be the code for 6 in binary and 100 for 4. So for taking XOR, both of the values are same, so it will be 0. Here different, so it will be 1. Here same, so it will be 0. So what is this? Nothing but 2. So Q value is, sorry, A value is now 2. This is A. And there's a condition if A plus C is less than C plus A. So again the same thing. A plus C cannot be less than C plus A because both of the values are same and same again and again. Right. So if condition is always going to be false because we are in the for loop. So in each iteration it is going to be false only. Right. So we will directly jump out here in the else part in each iteration. So in else part what we are doing, C assign B plus B. So what is the value of B? B is 4 only, so 4 plus 4 will become 8. So C is now 8. A assigns 3 plus B. So B value is 4, right? So it will become 7. So A is assigned 7. So continue. Now you have to skip this particular step. Then control will go here in the for loop and it will increment the count of C. So C will increment it and C will become So C value was 8 and here C will become 9 by incrementing. So we'll check for the condition 9 is less than equals to 5. No, not at all. We will out of the for loop. At the end of the day, we need to return A plus B. So what was the last updated value of A was 7, right? Plus B was never been updated. So it was 4. So the answer will become 11 and 11 will be the final answer for this particular question. Okay, so let's move on to the next question now. Next question is, there is integer PQR and P contains 0, Q contains 4 and R contains, just a minute, I'm writing here, R contains 4. Right. Now here, if this is the condition, if P is or Q, P is or Q is less than R. This is the condition written over here. So P value is 0, XOR Q is 4 is less than R4. So see, although I have discussed this shortcut trick in my previous video, but again I am discussing that whenever you have to take 0 with any number and we are taking XOR, so the answer will be that any number, right? This is X, not cross. This is X, so the answer will be X only. So here the answer will be 4. 4 is less than 4? No, not at all. We will, out of the if part, we will directly jump out here, P plus Q plus R. So P was 0 and Q and R are 4 and 4, right? 4 plus 4 and it will become our final answer. 8 will be our final answer. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. So let's move on to the next question now. Next question is, A assign 7, B assign 4, and in function we are passing them, and then there is an integer C. Okay, so C assign A plus B plus B. So 7 plus 7 will become 14 plus B and B. So 4 and 4 will become 8. So it will become 22. Yes, 22. Okay, now here we assign C plus C. So C has been updated now. So 22 plus 22, it will become 44 plus B, right? So B was 4 only, so it will become 8. So again, it will become, I guess, 8 and 4 will 12, carry 1. So it will become 52. Okay. Now A assign B minus A. So A assign B minus A. B is 52 minus A. A was never been updated yet, so it will be 7. So this will become 45, right? So here A equals to A plus, return A plus B. So 45 plus 52. So it will become 97 and 97 will be the final answer for this question. The question was quite simple, just based on arithmetic operators, right? So let's move on to the next question. And all these questions are actual as in Accenture. Integer ABC, A assign 4, B assign 9, C assign 9. If there's a condition, if B logical and, bitwise and C right shift 1, Z. Okay, then there is a assign A plus 1. So see, again there is a shortcut trick. C right shift 1. So if you need to take A left shift B, I'm just taking A and B as the operand. So the answer will be A into 2 raised to the power B, right? And if you have to take A right shift B, so the answer will be A upon 2 raised to the power B. This is the shortcut trick. If you are using long method, then you will waste your 2 to 3 minutes. But if you are using this shortcut trick, it will be super easy and super fast for you. Okay. So here we have right shift operator, right? So right shift operator, that means this thing we need to follow. So at the place of A, what we have C. So let's put down the values. So B is 9, bitwise and C is also 9, right shift 1. Right? So at the place of A, what we have 9 upon 2 raised to the power 1. So that means 9 upon 2. So it will become 4.5, right? But as we are dealing with integers, so we will consider only 4. So this will become 4, the resultant of this. Now 9 and 4, this thing we need to take. So I'm writing here 8, 4, 2, 1. So 9 binary code will become this. Rest will be 0, 0. And for 4, 0, 0, 0. And this will be 0. Now for taking n, 1, 0 will become 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so all will be 0 only. So this thing will become 0. That means if condition is going to be false, we need to direct come here A plus B plus C. So A was 4, B and C are 9 and 9. That means 18. 18 plus 4 will become 22. And 22 will be our final answer for this question. The question was quite tricky. And remember this tip, you can take the screenshot of this thing, right? If you have to consider left shift operator, so the answer will be this. And if you have to consider right shift operator, so the answer will be this. The logic behind this is quite long. So just we need to solve the question. So this is the shortcut trick you can apply anywhere. If you have A or B, A left shift B or A right shift B, you can apply this method. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is A assigned 5 and B assigned 2, and there's a function. It will contain 5 initially, then it will contain 2 initially. Then there is a if condition. If A is greater than 0, logical and B is greater than 0. So A is greater than 0, 5 is greater than 0, and 2 is greater than 0. So yes, it will give us 1 or true, or it will give us 1 and true. So true and true will become true only if condition is going to be true. So we need to return b plus, and there is a function call. So what will be our output basically? B plus. So b was 2 plus there is a recursive function called a minus 2. So 5 minus 2 will become 3, right? B minus 2, that means 1. So this time we need to make a function call for these parameters. So again same thing will happen. We will check if a is greater than 0. So 3 is greater than 0. Yes, this condition is also going to be true. And b is greater than 0. Yes. So the complete if condition is going to be true only. We need to return b plus. So this thing will return b plus. That means 1 plus this thing will return this function a minus 2. That means 3 minus 2 will become 1, and b minus 1, that means it will become 0. This time we are making the function call for this function. That means a is 1 and b is 0, right? So we will come here, we will check if a is greater than 0, that means 1 is greater than 0, and b is greater than 0, so 0 is greater than 0. So this will return 0. So the whole will be 0 if condition is going to be false. We will come here, we will take A XOR B, right? So A is 1, XOR B. So I just mentioned that whenever we need to take XOR with 0, so the answer will be that particular value. So the answer will be 1. That means A will contain 1 and return A. That means this thing will return A. So 1 plus 1 will become 2 plus 2 will become 4, right? So the answer of this particular question will be 4. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the answer of this particular question will be 4. So let's move on to the next question. Next question is we have a equals to 0, b equals to 1, and c equals to 2. And in if condition, we need to take v XOR c. So v is 1, XOR c, that means 2. This is logical or a and b. So a is 0 and b is 1. This is logical or a right shift 1. So I'm directly writing the value of a as 0, right? So for all, what is the truth table? This is the truth table I'm making. So this is output. If a is 0, b is also 0, so the answer will be 0. If a is 1, b is 0, so the answer will be 1. If a is 0, b is 1, the answer will be 0. Sorry, 1. If both are 1, so the answer will be 1. So what is the conclusion? If both of the values are 0, 0, only in that case the answer will be 0. Rest all the cases will answer have 1. Right? So let's take the XOR of these first. Then it will become 0, 0, 1 and 0, 1, 0. So both are different. It will be 1. Both are different. It will be 1 and it will be 0. So this is 3. 3 is nothing but, and this is logical OR, right? So in logical OR case, we don't need to convert them into binary, right? We will deal with the integers only. So if it is 3, so it will consider as a non-zero value, and every non-zero value consider as a truth value. So we know that if we are dealing with logical OR, here also logical OR, if it would be AND. So we will check further, but as both are logical OR, and we are getting at least one truth value. So the whole will be truth, because for making truth, at least one should be there, na? So we have a non-zero value, that means it will consider as a true value. So if we have at least one true, then the whole condition is going to be true only. We will come here, C assign 9. So C will contain 9 and A assign B plus C. So B was 1, right? And C is 9, so it will become 10. And now here we need to print a plus b plus c. So a is 10 plus b is 1 plus c is 9. So it will become 20. So 20 will become our final answer for this particular question. I hope it is clear to you. So let's move on to the next question. The next question, PQR. P have 2 and Q have 3 and R have 5, right? And in this line, Q assign Q plus 10 plus P. So Q plus 10, Q was 3 plus 10 will become 13 plus P. P is 2, so it will become 15. Now that means Q is now 15. Again here, P value will be updated to P plus P. So P was 2, 2, 2 will become 4 plus Q. Q is updated, so it will become 19. So P value will become 19. There is a if condition, and the condition is saying if P and 8 and R. So P is 19 and 8. Just a minute, and 8 and R. So R was 5 only, is less than 7 and P. Right? So 7 and P. P was 19. Okay. Now we need to convert them into binary. So 19 and 8. Again, let's convert them into binary. So I'm converting here 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So for making 19, what will need it? It will be like this. And 8, now we need to take for 8. So 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so let's take the end. So 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1, all will be 0 only. So 0 and 5 will become 0 only, right? So it will be 0 less than. Now we need to take for this. So again 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So for making 19, it will become like this. It will be 0. And for 7, it will be this. Right, so 1 1 1 1 1 and rest all will be 0. So what it is? Nothing but 3. So 0 is less than 3 as the condition is going to be true. And now here we need to take, just a minute, let me make it show so that it will be clearly visible to me as well. So it is R plus 5, right? This Q assigned R plus 5. So R value was 5 only. So 5 plus it will become 10 plus, sorry, and R. So R value is 5 only. So 10 and 5. Let me take here. So 10 will become 1010 and 5 will become 101. So let me take, it will become 000. So yes, all will be 0 only, right? So it will become 0. So Q is now 0. Now Q assign Q's or P. So Q is 0 and P value was 19. So it will become 19 only, right? At the end of the day, we need to take P plus Q plus R. So P and Q both are 19, 19. So it will become 38 plus 5. So it will become 43. So 43 will be the correct answer for this question. Yes, the answer is correct. So 43 will be the correct answer for this particular question. All right. So just a minute. Let me go on to the last question for today. A assigned 7, B assigned 2, C assigned 8. And there is a if condition. And it is saying that if B's or A, so 2's or 7 is less than 7, logical and 2's or 7. Again, so 2's or 7 is less than C value is 8. Right, so 2's or 7, let's find out. 0 0 1 0 and 0 1, just a minute, 8 4 2 1. So it will become for 1 and it will be 4. Okay, so both are different, it will become 1. Both are same, so it will become 0. Both are different, it will become 1. So the answer of this will be 5. 5 is less than 7, logical, and again this is same now. So 5 is less than 8. So let's take, yes, it will going to be true, or 1 I can say, it will also 1. So 1 and 1 will become 1, right? So it will become A assigned B plus C. B is 2, C is 8. So A will become 10 and we will come here print A plus B plus C. So 10 plus B value is 2 and C value is 8. So it will become 20, right? So 20 will become our final answer. A plus B plus C will become 20. So 20, option number B, will be the correct answer for this particular question. So I hope all the pseudo codes are clear to you and you have learned all the shortcut tricks I have shared in this video and the previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video, then go. The video is going to be definitely helpful for you. Right? So yeah, let's meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.